Hello. Now I thought to myself, today I've got to change the wheels on the B5000D. And as you can see here, I've got the rubber bracelet, and I've got this out because I wanted to show you the red spacer. Now, this was used by G-Shock on their very first full metal steel models. They used it on this, the B5000D. They used it on the B5000, which was this with a negative display, and this bracelet, this rubber strap. This rubber strap is actually the rubber strap for the negative version. And if I remember, I'll pop a photograph of that watch in the video right now. But that watch, the TFC, and this watch, those three, they all had this red spacer between the bezel and the watch head underneath. And I've also got here the two Bergeon 2.5mm screwdrivers. The screws in the side here, I believe they're 2.5mm here, and they are a bit fiddly, and you need two screwdrivers to actually do it. So I've actually got these two Bergeon screwdrivers here. They're both 2.5mm, so you know they fit fine. And when I was getting these, I thought, why don't I try both screwdrivers? These, you know, they're both very good quality, and I still don't know which one I prefer. You're supposed to put your finger on the top like this and screw that way. And I probably prefer this screwdriver with the larger head. But I don't remember, one of them is more expensive, and it might be this one that is more expensive. Anyway, what I'm going to do is put this on my Zin watch case foam and screw it off that way. But I've just remembered I don't have the foam with me, and I was going to do it on camera. So let me have a think, and let me see how let me see if I can find a replacement, because I need something to stop it moving around like that whilst I unscrew it. So I shall do that now. Now, that was probably the most difficult removal of the screws there. I've got the tubes and the screw head, male and female there, and I had to put so much pressure onto the, if I just show you, this female screw goes, I've got two there. This female screw goes through the tube, and it's the and then the male part goes in there. Now I think G-Shock use a Loctite, and on this occasion that was so tight going through there. So I can probably show you how it's constructed if I just take that off. So what I ended up doing, I've damaged the screw heads because it was so tight. I had to put so much force on these heads. You can see that I've deformed the screw head there. Now, luckily, I have a spare pair here, so I will actually use those. But on the male screw head, you might be able to see the deformation. And that's how tight these screws were. They were unbelievably tight. And I've damaged those as well. So I won't, reassembling this, I won't put these back on because, I mean, I'm sure they're going to work fine, but they were so tightly screwed in, I think with Loctite, the pressure I had to use to get the things out was too much. Anyway, I do have a spare set, so let me put these. I mean, they still work, but let's pull out a new spare set. And lucky I've had these actually. And I thought to myself, I bet one day these come in handy. And yeah, so of course, you know, you have to have the ones that colour match everything. And let me just undo that. I can't imagine that they've... okay, so this might be a little bit fiddly. Let me undo these screws. So I've got those undone now. But what I wanted to do is show you how this fixes. And as I said, this very cool red spacer piece is only on the very original silver B5000D, the B5000 and the TFC, the Porter. There's the only models that have this red detail, and you can just see the red inside there, and it matches you know, this part of the strap. So it's actually the tubes that that hold the strap in place. And on camera it might be a little fiddly, but I think I might have... There we go. I think that's going to do it there. Yeah, and it fits very well, so that's all I'm doing here is there we go. So you can see how that fits, and I shall do the same with the top piece. And this is a very nice design, I think. You can see, you know, it lends itself to having lots of strength and integrity, and that's gone straight in there. But look at that. It's so cool, and it looks so good. Like the gold one. So this is the B5000D-1, and it has negative display, but I thought this would look really good here. So I'm going to pause for a moment and put the screws into this one. So I shall just do that now. So there you go. I've got the screws in there now, and doesn't it look good? And if I put that like that with the bracelet, so you can see that. But I can also put this gold one like that. There you go. They look pretty cool, don't they? Let me get it in the hand. I apologise, I might not have got the light as good as it could be there, but you should be able to see them there. I do like you know, this full metal stainless steel on the rubber bracelet. It's very good, and it has got me thinking. Anyway, there you go. Before I go, I will show you the backs. So this has a black spacer and the black plastic part built into the rubber strap there. And as I mentioned before, on the very first originals, they used this red plastic piece. So there are 3 models that have this plastic piece. The B5000D, with the positive display, this but with the negative display that has the red plastic spacer piece, and the TFC, the Porter, that has the plastic piece. But all the others have the black plastic piece matching there like that. But there you go. I do quite like them. I was wanting to go out and wear this. That's why I've persevered with that one. It wasn't easy. Those were the hardest screws that I've ever undone. I don't know why it was so difficult, but that was difficult. Can I get that to stay up without falling over? Possibly. Yeah, these tubes and screws, they were very difficult, and I've I've damaged them, I think. The screw heads. Anyway, I had some spare ones, and those are the ones I used. But there you go. New wheels on the B5000D, this one here, and its brother over here with the negative display on the gold case, and the rubber strap also. But there you go. And have a good day, and speak again soon. Actually, I thought to myself, I have to show you how I got the screws and collars out, because they were so tough that I had to secure the screwdriver to the end of this table, and the sellotape provided enough friction on the screwdriver to hold it in place. And then I was able to put the other screwdriver the other side, and that was the only way I could loosen the two screws. They were that tight, and I thought, before I tell you, I thought I might leave it there, but I'll probably, hit myself on it. But that was the only way I could get the pins and the screws out of the and the collar out of the watch head. But that is how I did it. Anyway, it's I was thinking I need what do you call it? I need a docking thing. I bet G-Shock have one of those. So you can you can put this into a device that holds it in place so you can undo the screws. But that is how I did it. Anyway, there you go. Cool, huh? Now I'm outside, I thought, why don't I show you on the camera? There you go. I'm actually walking to the supermarket, but there you go, in daylight. Looks pretty good, huh?